is the sound? There's the sound. Hello, sound. How are you doing, sound? Oh, and immediately coughing at chat. Sorry. Hi, Infinity. How you doing? You had a nice day? Hey, Fipsy-chan. How are you doing? I don't know what I did. I drank some water and I think it went into the wrong hole, and now I just keep coughing. So sorry. What the? Coughing ASMR? Not quite sure that's something we'd all be into, but okay, cool. Streaming, is that Overwatch or something else? I'm not sure what OV would be. I'm just kind of assuming here. There we go, putting my lights on to shine bright like a diamond. Okay. Okay. Are we ready? There are some tripwires near the elevator. Like, before I start, quick recap for Infinity. I think you left us when we were going into the last or whatever arena, and basically there was a badass bitch dog who nearly killed us. Like, she trapped us good, and then we just kind of run away. That was all of it. And she apparently killed some other dogs. And then I stopped because it's probably like way too long for this game. So there are some tripwires near the elevator, but luckily I spot them in time and avoid them. These wires are pretty thick. No wonder I didn't fall for them. Before I go any deeper inside, I need to plan an escape route. I think there's going to be perfect sound. Oh, cat. Cat alert. I left them today with me, but they were so cuddly. They were so cuddly, and now they're stomping on my keyboard. How about this, cat? Is that okay? You can have the table. Just don't. Oh my god! What are you doing? Probably ending stream right now. Ah! Stop it, cat. Stop it. Okay, we're good to go. Circling the perimeter, I find a fire escape stairwell and triple check that it opens and closes properly. Can't take any chances of that narrow escape from the trapper. Oh yeah, we're calling it trapper. Her, not it. I memorize the route and head back to the elevator area. Alright, I hope this works out. I'll pretend to be caught and lure out the dog on this floor. I purposely pull on one of the tripwires. But instead of a trap, there's a strange jolt of electricity. What the? Hey, Driz! Hi! Oh god, what did you do? Your pure chat will go into the Shiba madness. Howdy, how you doing? Oh, you guys finished with your Risk of Rain? Cool. I had no idea what this game was about, but it looked amazing. Yes, welcome everyone. We are currently playing, for the third time, Summertime with Shibers, which was supposed to be a nice little chill game about doggos, and it's not. It's something way worse, psychedelic and murderous, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I'm glad you're playing this. Yeah, it's amazing. It's not gonna lie, I'm pretty feeling it right now. But at the same time, obviously, I'm super excited for tomorrow. I hope you're too. Get back to the Shiba at hand. I let out an involuntary yap. While not a lethal shock, it is quite enough to numb me. We just got electrocuted, by the way. Sheesh! Now I see why these wires are thick. I limp away and hunker behind a potted plant to recover. Surprisingly, no ducks comes, so once the feeling returns to my limbs, I emerge from cover. I pick a branch off the potted plant and use it to prod some of the remaining lines. You're hyped and so ready to kick some ass? Hell yeah! I really believe with every week we're just getting better and better and better. And soon we don't need any platinum player anymore to carry us, right? We're gonna be diamond as fuck. I was hoping to get its attention, whoever it is. It might be busy. Or perhaps it didn't bother to set up the wires to notify when tripped. I wanted to explore inside the hotel rooms, but if there's more of these traps, it's just too dangerous. We're gonna keep growing, that's the beauty of— Yes, exactly, we're a team now. And you know what there is in team? Wait. What there isn't, it's an I. Or me. Well, technically there could be a me. Tammy. Okay, I'm going too far. The scene of being at the Trapper's mercy keeps replaying, sapping all my courage to go further. I went from being so confident to such a wimp. Just then, someone steps out of the elevator. There's also a T, which stands for trust. I'm pretty sure it's for trust, but I guess that works too. It's a trapper! I follow my instincts and run! Oh, and now we got music, finally. Down the corridor and to the left, there's the fire escape. Just before I can round the corner, it calls after me. Yes, it's the bitch! She's OP! I'm sorry, I need to get into my voice for this one. I can't catch you there, so listen for a second. That voice. It's her! I glance back. She's still standing in front of the elevator, so it doesn't sound like a trap. I pause, but only to turn partially towards her, my body language making it clear that I intend to bolt if she makes any sudden movement. You see, I have a proposition for you. I'm interested in making these floors part of my trapper floors. Even she uses that term, trapper. What's in it for me? My voice is barely a squeak. No, Sid, get it together. You can't show her any weakness. See, I'm interested in partnering up with someone. Though, maybe partnering is the wrong word. I need a helper that I can be comfortable around. Of course, in return, you'll be getting a much higher ranking that you really deserve. The lack of cats is disturbing for Goro. I guess so, that's why I left my cat in the room today. I was just chilling on the bed. Hi Rido, how are you doing? Right. Under normal circumstances, I would have challenged her on assumptions. I should tell her I can get whatever ranking I want without her. She wants someone she can be comfortable around? She means someone she can eliminate at any time. Never in my life has anyone talked down to me like that. But I can't even justify getting offended. Doing mighty fine, I love hearing that. How am I? I had a good day. I was out teaching today at my job, so it was fun. But exhausting. I feel like I'm always saying that. I'm sorry. Girl, always exhausted. Work is tough, but I'm here, and I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to see all of your faces. I know, this game is the worst and the best at the same time. Even someone as prideful as I am cannot deny the truth of what she's implying. She even had the decency to say it in an indirect way. She really could eliminate me at any given time. I have to agree so I can survive, just for a bit longer. What to say, what to say? I'll do it, but you're going to regret this? I hope you change your mind, but I'll do it. What? I feel like I don't really have a choice here. It's literally just, I'll do it, but I'll do it. What the fuck? I don't know. This seems weird. Like, why would I threaten her? This is very neutral. This feels like begging. I don't know. I don't need to be the best, right? I just need to survive for another day. I'll do it. She nods in response. Now, it's going to be hard work. What? Now it's going to be hard to work together if you're standing that far away. But I understand why you're keeping your distance. So, see here. She reaches into her shirt and pulls out her pendant. Hyper fantasy sensei girl, yeah, my teacher is an immortal samurai. New anime now on Crunchyroll. Oh, that. I think if you like remove my name, that's probably already existing. But I love it. I love it. Who's gonna write the script? Slowly and deliberately, she puts it back into her shirt, but makes the exact location of it clear. Oh, so she gives me her spot, you know, the spot. This spot! Not the G, but the P spot. Okay, that's weird too. The pendant! The pendant! Don't worry, I don't need to see yours. Not right away. Anyway. So, you wanna come here and discuss a way to make these floors ours? Shakily, I know. We head down the fire escape to the trapper's base, the office floors. Her name is actually Xula. I still think of her as the trapper though. I'm glum, having just agreed to a deal that completely undermines my own ability and independence. I wonder if this is what IU felt, being in a partnership where the other dog has the upper paw. The trapper lays out her plan. I pitch some suggestions, some of which she agrees with and includes in the final strategy. She also tells me to get a grip, because if I perform poorly, she'll eliminate me on the spot. I don't doubt she'll make good on that threat. Sometime later. We split up to our respective floors to gather supplies for the offensive plan. We need rope, wire, and hooks. I also rip up some clothes into white strips, which I wrap around my legs. Okay, well, are we fighting or are we going into BDSM? I'm very confused at this point. This game is giving me so many mixed feelings. With all that said, we head up. Me by elevator and the trapper by fire escape. I hope both. Once I hide, you trip the wires. Got it? I nod and wait until she vanishes into one of the hotel rooms. Here goes. I prod the tripwires, though this time my legs are wrapped in layers of cloth to insulate against the Wait a second. Cloth for electric shocks? I don't buy it. Time to put my acting to the test. I quickly unwrap the cloths and hide them in the plotted pant nearby, then continuing to yap, I fall to the ground, pretending to be in pain. Yes, she fell for it! That was fast. I wonder why she didn't appear last time. There again! This is my new official favorite game of all times. It's too hard to explain. It's about dogs that are fighting in virtual realities to be the top dog. And I am looking for my brother, but at the same time I feel like I'm flirting with every single person that is in this game. Well, I'm sorry, every single dog that's in this game. And I swear, The description of this game is completely innocent. I had no idea that there's gonna be mass dog murder or sexual innuendo of doggos. I am innocent. I wash my hands in innocent. Wait, that makes no sense. You know what I mean. That was fast. I wonder why she didn't appear last time. Now that I think about it, the trapper wasn't worried at all about asking me to collaborate on enemy territory. Maybe the trapper knew she wasn't here. The dog approaches slowly at first, but then, convinced that I'm hurt, pounces. I leap up to the side, she misses, and I dash down the corridor. Down the corridor and to the left. I fling myself into the room where the trapper is hiding, conveniently forgetting to close the door. Knowing where the trap triggers are, I jump over them, but the dog rushing in after me isn't as fortunate. What the fuck just happened to the dog? He turned upside down! At a touch of the trigger, she's strung up, upside down! Trying to escape, the dog starts swinging back and forth desperately. The trapper and I didn't really plan beyond capturing the dog, but I guess I'll eliminate her while she's tied up tight. I swear, dog BDSM. But as I go out to pet her suddenly, the wires hum and my fur rises on end. Wait, what? This is the same type of wire as the traps at the elevator area. I freeze, my paw were mere millimeters away from the wire. I know! Game of the year! The trapper set this up to not only tie up the dog, but also to electrocute. It's kind of brutal. Once. Twice. Just when I think it's over, the wires buzz again and again. The dog howls until it cannot. It falls limp. Oh my god, this is so fucking brutal. I can't look away. The torture is so unnecessary. I can only describe it as gruesome. Why am I laughing? The one brief shock to my paw the first time had me numb, so I can't imagine what it feels like to be shocked for this long. The dog is still conscious, but her wide, lolling eyes make it clear that she's in pain. I've never seen a dog as sadistic as the trapper in the arenas. I guess the one thing is that we can't technically die here. Well, bar the unfortunate incident back in my old arena, where I apparently killed a person. Dog. We can't afford the time to torture fellow dogs. Usually we just get the elimination over with. I jump as the trapper emerges from inside a closet. So, she was here this whole time. Why didn't she show herself until now? Hi there. The dog squirms, but doesn't seem to be able to answer. Not a very talkative one, are we? Is this how she treats all the dogs she traps? Talk to them until they'd rather be eliminated than listen to her any longer? She's just been electrocuted! Of course she's not talkative! Fish sticks! I shouldn't have said that out loud. You're right, silly me. Just trying to ease the tension. Her tone, she's totally enjoying it. God, this is so twisted, I can't stand it anymore. Why are you being so sadistic? Let's just eliminate her and get it over with. Oh, sit, sit, sit. Such a noble dog, aren't you? Sadistic, you call me? What about yourself? What do you mean? You know what I mean. You're here in this bracket. You've done a fair share. She smirks lazily, her lips curling to show her canines. I've never been like this. I saw you eliminate other dog the other day. You were taking your time, even though it was already tied up, just like this one. Oh, that poor dog. I was just trying to find out his name. She suddenly stops smirking. You know, I was kidding when I said the first time about prod dogs. Oh, that? The sudden change of topic catches me off guard. Right, she said something about prod dogs the first time we met. I forgot all about that. I was so focused on escaping. Kidding or not, it doesn't make a difference to me. Well, I was kidding when I asked if you were one, because I know you were raised as one. I scoffed. What do you know anyway? Just because I was in an arena or two in the plains doesn't make me a prop dog. I suppose not, but maybe you wouldn't have made it so far if not for that. If you worked your way up in that environment, there's something about it you can never shake off, even if you want to. It doesn't make a difference to me, I said. There's no need to discuss this, let's just eliminate the dog. Alright, if you wish, you can do the honors. But we will talk again. We will talk about how you killed that dog in real life by killing him in the arena. You know, I've been intrigued for a long time. Ignore her. Just focus on what's at paw. I search the dog for a pendant. She doesn't resist whatsoever. When the trapper cornered me, all I could do was run. She doesn't even have that option. So what would be the point of resisting? I find the pendant and crush it with a clean swipe. Bam! The wires, once taut with the dog's weight, now hang loose. I turn to the trapper. Look, I'm not sure why you want to learn about my past arena, and I honestly don't care. But to be quite frank, I might not be able to answer your questions. I didn't do anything on purpose. It could have been a hardware malfunction with the ARI, can't say it, equipment. The trapper gives me a gleeful smile. Even after all these years, you're still in denial. But next time, we can find out. Oh, this is some good shit right here. With that, our job here is done. With me in tow, the trapper wastes no time in gathering supplies and building more traps. By the end of the day, the floor is effectively a trapper-certified floor as well. The following days, we eliminate several more dogs. It's strange to have things consistently going well again. I can't help but draw parallels between my current partnership to the one between me and Ayu. Except now, I'm the disposable one. Please endure and survive, Sid. If only I can endure and survive one more day. I repeat that phrase to myself. I feel like a shell of my former self. There is one rule of reality, and I'm not it after all. That is not to say I've completely given up hope. I've just had to update my expectations realistically. The music. In the meantime, I scout things out for the trapper. It's imperative that I tell her all my findings with complete honesty, because any missing detail could jeopardize our position. Oh, she would think so. But there are places I found that I hope she has no idea about. I make a mental note of these deserted rooms and move on. They could be control rooms, storage rooms, and the like. I hope I find something that can help me turn the tables. Not that my existence is really that miserable. I will still come out with a decent ranking, and considering my current status, that's enough to end me in the top 10 dog. That'll give me enough standing to live with reasonable freedom. I won't be completely free, like my goal was to become, but to answer to 10% of the dogs on the island isn't the worst that could happen, right? So I accept that it's fine to go along with the trapper. Accepting the fact is a blow to my ego. It feels like everything I've expected of myself for my whole life has been proved a lie. My values, my fight for freedom. I wanted to play the arena's game to win, because winning would bring me power. Seriously, why the fuck are we talking about this right now? Like yesterday, all he was talking about is like how he's like enjoying murdering people and shit. Like, and what about your brother? This game. But now I realize my reality is bounded by the rules of the game. I cannot change my reality any further. Anyway, Stop spacing out and get back to gathering supplies, sir. Yes. Sometime later. I'm resting in my original home base, the shopping floors. Though to describe it as resting might be too optimistic. I'm shivering, my heart pounding so loudly in my ears, it's the only thing I can hear. Get a grip, get a grip! But the shaking, I cannot stop. Sid is really one way and the other. I know! He's like two-faced. It's getting harder and harder to calm down these days. Maybe that's why the trapper decided to teach me a lesson. Haha, yes sir. Some time ago. We eliminated the dog we were pursuing up on the outdoor observatory. Please no! Barrigan doesn't want dog action. We eliminated the dog, yeah. Unlike the regular observatory with floor-to-wall glass ceilings, this was the real deal. What does that even mean? There is nothing separating Shiba from sky or ground. Oh my god! Oh my god! What the f... Up there, the trapper caught me. Oh my god! He's gonna like make us nearly fall. What the fuck is this? It was over the ledge that she had dangled me. I arched my neck up to see only the top of her face peering at me. The wind in my fur, the view from up high, the city which I had fought tooth and claw to come to. The city where I thought my dreams would come true. Dreams I thought I could make come true as long as I worked hard enough, as long as I outsmarted enough dogs, as long as I betrayed and used enough dogs. She could see me unraveling. She wanted to give me an ultimatum. She graciously told me that it wasn't my performance that had been suffering, as I hadn't made any mistakes that cost us eliminations. Sure, there had been a dog or two that got away, but they wouldn't have been caught in the first place, mistakes or not. But you could see that my mental state was at risk. The upside-down view of the city, combined with the blood rushing to my head, had made me... it had made me almost lose it. But I promised her I would get my emotions in order and not pose a potential risk. With that, she let me go and told me to take a day off! Take a day off! Ah, so here I am. Here I am, lying immobile and shaking uncontrollably. She needs me. She didn't eliminate me right then and there. She must see a future use for me. But I can't see a way out for my future self. The view of the city upside down, my limbs tied up and at the mercy of the trapper, returns to me. Dog, damn it, Sid! I yell and yell. I wonder if the trapper can hear me. I mutter more quietly this time. Who cares what she thinks if she hears me losing it? I'm just coping. The view of the upside down city. Coping. Screw coping! I'll play the game like I always did! I'm not doing well right now. But there's one way to escape the allocated Reality Institute's game. The only way to escape the game is to play the game. This game that everyone has to play, the arenas. And since I can't play the arenas to win the arenas, I'll play the arenas to escape the arenas. What the Oh my god, I'm going insane! Fuck! There was something I saw while on the ledge. Something I saw that terrified me. If I had been dropped by the trapper, surely my pendant would have been crushed on impact. I wouldn't die, but it would suffer immense pain. And this cat is going to suffer immense pain because it's scratching my door. I'll be back in a second. Where was I? If I had been dropped, dependent, I wouldn't die, but I would have suffered immense pain in the moment before I wake up in the real world as an eliminated dog. So I'm back here on the ledge. What I saw that time was beautiful. It was beautiful and terrifying. I want to see it again! What the fuck? And so I leap? I just suicided! What the fuck? The familiar sensation of the consciousness fading, yet still being aware and sentient. Like emerging from sleep, waking into a world that is real, yet completely parallel to real life, to emulate the reality in which arenas are set. The world comes to focus again and I can feel a... What? Did I just fuck up? This is how we started. This arena... Oh, I'm so confused right now! The arena was one of the lowest points of my life. It's surprising how fast a dog can fall. I had thought I was invincible. So what happened back? Oh, okay, no, we're good. What the fuck's happening? I went upstairs and was caught by the trapper. Yes. The trapper let me go that first encounter, even though she had me at her mercy. This re-challenge? Oh! Okay, now we're in the re-challenge, guys! Yeah, how the fuck am I supposed to know? Everything is so mega confusing. This re-challenge, if I enter the territory upstairs, she won't let me off the hook that easily. This is such a mind blower. I know! This game! I know of the copied arena's existence, but I don't think she does, so the copied arena will be my backup strategy. Slinking around and trying to reorient myself with the once familiar shopping floor, I find the ominous fire escape. Regardless what she plans to do, I should go find her. Yes, go lurk. This will be the last time we play it, I believe. Infinity, do you do me a favor? Oh my god, what is happening here? Regardless what she plans to do, I should go find her. I'll be more prepared. I just don't want to be passive and be caught off guard. Would you do me the big favor of going to Sammy's stream and telling him that my Shiba just suicided himself? I think he'd love to know. I'll be more prepared. I just don't want to be passive. Yes. I wonder if she'll even bother rigging up her floors this time around. Nevertheless, I've learned from my experiences. This time, I won't let her make me her slave. I don't know what's happening. The climb is so much longer than I remembered. These re-challenges are making me remember how alone I felt back then in the years of participating in the arenas. In the real world, I can chat and eat all I want with Max and Quay Lee. I can create and maintain friendships. Enjoy the sunny days. In the arenas back then, everything was so solitary. Here, I'm back to being alone. The climb seems to stretch on forever, with just me and my thoughts. I have to tough it out. Think of it as a mission to beat in order to proceed in the main story, to find Chun Wen. Lol, this is literally how this feels like. I reached the office floors. The scene of me being cornered by the trapper flashes through my mind again. With no other survivors to save me from the basement. Never mind, I'm thinking about a game from Canada, aren't I? Funny that the nickname I gave Shula still holds true. Even as one of the dog acting independently, she inspires that fear. I crouched down, edging into the office while maintaining cover by the desks. Nothing seems to have been touched in this room. There aren't any tripwires which I remembered from last time. I was half kidding when I thought she wouldn't bother ringing up this floor. So she's doing things completely different this time? I keep looking around. This room cleared, I peek cautiously into the central corridor hub. No sign of the trapper. Just in case, I searched the other offices, one by one. Every corner I round, every desk I peek over from, takes courage. Still, nothing. Where could she be? She could have set a trap in the higher floors. Is there somewhere she'd expect me to go? I shudder. The observatory deck, maybe? I'd best get some supplies before checking it out. Don't want to be dangled over the ledge again. Do you? Because last time you jumped. I'm not sure. I'm getting a weird vibe here, Sid. With that, I head back down the fire escape. I'll need... He started laughing really hard. That's good. We made someone laugh. Yay! Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll need string. I could get that from shoelaces. I remember there being an upscale shoe store for fancy occasions. Rope. I could rip clothes from the clothing stores to make it. I can find belts as well. Back at the escalator area, I take stock of the available stores. Zara has a good clothing store. Totally doesn't sound like Zara or anything. I think the shoe stores are on the floor below. I need to hurry. The trapper has had a lot of time to make preparations too. I head into Zara and find some belts. With my paws and teeth, I tear fabric into long strings, twisting and tying them into makeshift rope. I've learned a lot from working with the trapper. She'll find it ironic when I beat her with my own tricks. The next stop is the shoe store. With every step, I feel purposeful. Time to take down the trapper. In the past, I had avoided using the escalators in fear of being seen, but in this situation, there isn't anyone but the trapper I need to worry about. Really? How do you know? If I remember correctly, I should be down this way. I follow some signs to the opposite end of the floor. I had once gathered supplies from this very store for a mission with the trapper, and the shoelaces would be just what I need. I enter the store, rows and rows of shoes displayed on the wall. Dogs only wear shoes on special occasions, so while it makes sense to have a shoe store in a fancy shopping area like this, they are rare on the island. Are they really trying to explain me right now that dog wear shoes and when they wear shoes, I am like, okie dokie. I'm upside down! I crane my neck to see that I'm dangled by my soundly tied limbs to the ceiling. I didn't realize it then, but now I remember when exactly I grazed the tripwire. Important shoe lore? I guess so. I'm glad my hunch paid off. I remember this voice, the trapper's tone reserved for prey. Oh, hi, Shula! My heart is pounding and I'm starting to get dizzy. I struggle and pull with my legs, which only results in me swinging back and forth. The trapper calmly watches me, not saying a word. Alright, I give up. It's hopeless. Even after all these years, you still have the upper paw. I was naive to think I could surpass you. Just eliminate me already. The trapper stands still, as if contemplating it. It's humiliating. She read me like an open book. God, just do it! I've been puzzling about this ever since that time. How did you do it? It's like déjà vu. But we will talk again. We will talk about how you killed that dog in real life by killing him in the arena. I've been intrigued for a long time. First, she was curious about the fan shoe incident. Of course, she's also curious about how I eliminated her in Arena 12. If I were her with such lethal skills, I would be curious too. I'd be curious about how Sid, a weak minion, turned the tables on her. I'd kept it a secret for many years, of course. I didn't want to let it become public knowledge. If other dogs started trying what I did, it could bring down the entire structure of the... Yeah, true. Good point. If he suicided, how did he win? I'm very confused. Massively confused right now. At the time, I had thought about revealing my cheat. Oh, okay. I was cheating. The island could break free on the Era Ice grip. In my dream, Shiba Inus would no longer be separated as good and bad dogs. I'm really curious right now what did he cheat? Yeah, now is important lore happening, to be honest. This is more important than shoes! We would never have to prove that we are better than another Shiba Inu. Ever again. Shiba Inu Island would be a place where Shibas could just grow up as themselves. The thought of a future like that was beautiful. It was like sunlight. But it was only fleeting warmth I felt. I chose not to act on that thought. I wanted to guarantee my own freedom and power, and if freeing the entire island would be detrimental to my goal in any way, it was a no-go. I haven't told a single soul about what happened in Arena 12, and I'm not going to tell her the truth now. You underestimated me. That's what happened. That's the only reason I beat you. I consider the possibility that I did underestimate you. The trapper speaks slowly, as if really dwelling on her thoughts. I've never seen her being this deliberative before. Everything just seemed to work in her mind instantly. With a claw click. With a claw click? The fuck is a claw click? I thought very carefully about your skills before asking you to come on board with me. I don't make mistakes. I really thought I had the upper paw, but never has a dog proved me so wrong. That kind of turned me on. Have you ever had minions in the arenas, Sid? Yes, I have. So I knew what you were doing. I knew both the risks and benefits of having that kind of power over another dog. Honestly, when you spared me, I finally understood what my minions must have felt like. The visceral understanding that you could eliminate me whenever you wished, however you wished. For self-preservation, any dog would obey. I swear, this is... Is it only me or does it have sexual vibes right now? Please, tell me, tell me! Am I reading it wrong? Why is this kind of thirsty? You were correct that you had the upper paw over me on all fronts. Maybe you made a mistake. Maybe you didn't. I got lucky. That's all. I'm just trying to understand. So you have been on the other side of a manipulative, strategic partnership? The phrase manipulative, strategic partnership rolls off her tongue. Yeah, it totally did, didn't it? Rolls off her tongue smoothly. It is a term she has a very clear definition for. A term that she frequently uses. I want my minions to obey me! Ara ara! You meant Ura! Ura! Minion time. Maybe you gain some perspective by being the minion, whereas I had never been in that position before, which allowed you to blindside me. That's a real stretch. I'm sorry, but I really don't have the answers you're looking for. It is super sexual? Okay, cool. It's not me. I'm not sexualizing dogs. Good, thanks. Oh, I needed to hear that. The trapper shakes her hand. That is unfortunate. But this is still what you wanted, right? You have me at your mercy. How I eliminate you in the past isn't important. You could eliminate me now and override it all. You seem very eager. I just wanted to get this over with. I've half a mind to just leave you here and see if you escape. Your call, not mine. The trapper shrugs. Then without a word, she turns away and walks off. What the fuck's happening? Now I have another fighting chance. I twist, swinging back and forth. I'm bound in front of you. I am eager. Do it, Trapper Senpai. Take my innocence. My god. The fuck are we playing, chat? The fuck?